everyone, Val here in my kitchen getting ready to do dinner. Gonna try something just a little bit different tonight. So why don't you come along and see what I come up with, and we'll see if Steve likes it. So that's always a hit or miss. So anyway, let's get this dinner started. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so to get started with, I have a boneless pork loin, and it's small, it's not large. I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to fix one half of it the way I like it and one half of it for Steve, because he's not going to eat it the way I eat mine. I'm going to stuff it. So with mine, I'm going to use some kale and some onion, and Steve's not a big fan of onion, so I'm not going to put onion in his. And then I've got some sausage patties. I'm just going to use one and use some Italian bread to make like a stuffing for Steve. And I may just put a little touch of the sausage in with mine. I wanted to put mushrooms in mine, but I just checked and my mushrooms aren't good. They went bad, so I got rid of those. I've been shopping like every 2 weeks instead of every week, and my produce doesn't stay as fresh as I want it to stay. So I'm going to actually have to cook this kale up too, because it's not going to make it too much longer. So I need to cook it so that I can eat it. I'll probably eat some for dinner with my pork loin, but then have some for tomorrow too. I think it'll last if I cook it where it's kind of going bad now. So anyway, let's get this started and we'll see how this turns out. I think I'm going to use the air fryer and cook it in the air fryer, the Power Air Fryer Pro, and see how it comes out in the air fryer. So let's get this started. Wish Steve would eat onion. I mean, he does if I disguise it and he can't taste it. I mean, he can't see it. It's not big chunks. He doesn't say anything, but I don't know. He's kind of choosy where his onions are. Okay. I'm going to package these sausage up into small packs and put them in the freezer. Just want to make sure I wash my hands up good here. I have one sausage patty in the bowl. I'm going to add some Italian breadcrumbs to it. Oops. Hope that's not overkill. But I sprinkled some in there, and I'm just going to kind of mush this patty up just to kind of make a pork stuffing. So it's kind of looking like that. I'm not going to put egg in it because I'm not making a lot of stuffing, and I don't really need to try to hold it together because the pork is holding it together. So I'm just wanted to get like a stuffing texture, something besides just putting pork in it. I don't know, just trying it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna I'm gonna add a second one because I'm gonna put a little bit in with my kale. So I'll just put what's left in with his because he likes sausage. I mean, if we don't eat, we'll probably just eat a piece of it anyway and have leftovers. So it's not like we're gonna eat a pound of pork and then the sausage too. That's a lot of food, so just want to get that mixed in good and we'll go from there. Alright, so for mine I have the onion, which I'm going to put in my bowl for mine because I like the onion. I'm going to eat all of that onion that I cooked. I'm going to just chop up, if you can see up here, I'm going to chop up a little bit of this kale. The kale will cook down when it's cooking. Alright, so we got kale and onions in that one. Let me grab a fork. And I'm going to take some of this pork and put it in there just to kind of give it some additional flavors. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Alright, got my pork. Try to cut it in half. I have yet a different angle, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little knife and I'm gonna make a hole here so that I can stuff this pork, and I'm gonna bring it out fairly close to the edge. And I'm just going to cut it across. So I've created a hole in it. And I'm going to put my stuffing in the hole. They're going to be like little bowls. And this one's going to be a little bit bigger than the other one. Like I said, I'm just playing. I'm trying something different. So, let's see. It may or may not turn out. Who knows? It's good to try something different once in a while. I have my hole in there. So, I'm going to start with Steve's stuffing. And his is just the pork with the breadcrumbs. I didn't put onions in it. If it was me, I'd put onions in it. I don't think that I don't think that he'll like the onions, so I didn't put onions in it for him. But I am gonna stuff it with the pork stuffing there, and we'll see how that turns out and how he likes that. All right, so another little piece there. All right, and then for mine, I have the onions, the kale, and the pork stuffing. And the kale will cook down. So I'm going to try to stuff as much in there as I can get in there, because I do know it's going to cook down. I like onions. I'll get onions in mine. I think this will turn out good. Got a couple more little onions in there. I'll put them on the top to give it some wonderful flavor. Squish it down in there good. Alright, so we have our pork bowls. I'm going to get my AirFryer, my oven ready. I'm going to spray my racks on there. And we'll get this ready and see how this cooks. I'll be right back. I have my rack for the AirFryer, or the AirFryer Pro. It's greased so that the meat doesn't stick to it. I also have some Uncle Steve's shake, and this is the spicy R. Right up here, spicy R. And I think what I'm going to do is to add, kick this up just another notch. I'm going to put some spicy R on it and just kind of see what kind of flavors that'll do. Alright, got to put it on my rack. I'm going to spice up my life too. Alright. Spicy's good. Gotta get the sides real good. Alright. So, here we go. Got them on the air fryer rack. And let's go put it in and get it started. Okay. Got our rack. Gonna set it in there towards the center. And they're good. It's got the drip pan in here. I greased the drip pan too, so that's easier to clean up. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna put it on 350 for, let's say, 35 minutes. I'll try 35 to start. And start it. And we'll see how it does. We'll come back and check it. Alright, they turned out really pretty. I cooked them for 40 minutes. This is the one that Steve's. That's the one with just the sausage in it with a little bit of breadcrumbs. And mine has the kale, sausage, and onions in it. So we'll let Steve cut his and try his. And see, we didn't put any onions in it, so he's thinking he's a guinea pig here, which he is. How's it looking there? Looks nice. We gotta get some of this stuffing. Probably could have cut farther down in, made a bigger hole, but it was something I tried that was different. So
alright, well Steve's not gonna eat all of that.
no, I know it's for more than one day, but let's see how it is. Is your stuffing good?
Mm-hmm.
Does the pork have good flavor?
Yep.
I put some of Uncle Steve's spicy R on there.
Can't tell.
You can't? And I didn't put a whole lot on there, but enough to spice up the outside of the pork, and then I put Italian breadcrumbs in with the sausage.
Tastes good.
Like it? Okay. Well, that's a winner. Let me try mine. Okay, so I'm going to try a bite of mine. I have the onion, the sausage, and the kale in mine. And the pork, which I think cooked wonderfully. Because it got a nice little crust on the outside of it. That works. It goes well together. Okay, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up too. So I think we both gave it a thumbs up.
I give it one.
So, thank you all for watching. Give this a try. I'm gonna do it again probably. So, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And we'll catch you on the next video. We gotta eat now.
Bye.
Bye.